Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to curl my hair here on camera and show you guys how I do it. I do really loose curls, super easy. I literally do this in less than 10 minutes. It's super quick, super easy to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it, let you guys know what tools I use. I wanna do a lot more hair videos here on this channel because when I first started my channel, that's what I did. I did a lot of hair videos. And now that I have a lot more time, I figured I might as well start doing them again. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright you guys, so what I use to curl my hair or create loose waves is this right here. This is from Remington. This is the curling wand. And I like this one because I think this one is 2.5 inches. This is what I think it is. I just know mine is like the thicker one. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy the wand. You could just use any curler and just wrap your hair around it. Alright you guys, so I turned it on. So you could bring this pretty high up. I think it goes to like 400. I personally don't recommend that. I recommend actually going pretty low. So I'm just going to keep it at 320. 320 is pretty good for me. If I'm in a rush, then maybe I'll put it up a little bit higher, but I try not to bring it to 400. If you have pretty thin hair, then I would go ahead and go with 200. Okay, you guys, so I'm only gonna part my hair like that and that's it. So I'm gonna take this side of my hair and just put it into a hair tie and just keep it away. So the way I like to curl my hair is I kind of just work in parts. So I'll work in the back here, and then in the middle, and then here, and then here, and that's why I get done like literally in less than 10 minutes. If this is your first time using a curling iron or a wand like this, I do really recommend you going in with some type of heating glove. So you just have to hold it. You just have to put the glove on one hand, the one that kind of touches the curling iron. I do recommend going in with a heating glove. I'm super comfortable with this. I use this all the time, but when I first started, I did use a heating glove. Most of them will come with a heating glove, or you can buy it separately online, but just letting you know so you don't burn yourself. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna start with the front. So I'm just gonna grab this piece right here. And I like to go a little bit higher up when I'm doing the front, and then when I get towards the back, I can go a little bit lower. So I'm going to start right here, make it wrap, and notice how I'm going over and on top of it. And then you notice how it's a little bit thicker right here, and then here it's gonna be a little bit more skinnier and tighter. So I'll go ahead and zoom in. So notice how in the front right there, it's a little bit thicker, and then right here I make the curl a little bit tighter. And this is like how far apart they should be from each other. So I'm going to keep that in my hair for about 10 seconds. It is pretty close to my scalp right now. Try to be careful not to burn yourself. See, I'm actually like an inch away from my scalp. So I'm just going to keep it like that for about 10 seconds. You can count. 10, 9, 8. And you want to always hold it down. Notice how I'm like barely holding it. All right, and then once I let it out, I'm gonna hold it like this. And this is like a super important tip. Do not brush through your hair. And that is why I do recommend having a heating glove, because some people will work with like 400 degrees. And when you're done working with that, this is gonna be very hot, and you wanna be able to hold it. So for that reason, you do wanna use a heating glove. We're gonna do the same exact thing. Now I'm just gonna go onto this piece. Okay, so doing the same thing, we're gonna start right up here. We're gonna make it thicker with the first two wraparounds, and then we're gonna go and make it a little bit tighter. When I get here, I'm going to hold it out and just hold it like this. And always face down. I'm just gonna hold it for about 10 or 12 seconds. And when you're ready, you're gonna let it go. Kind of pull it like that. There you go. Oop. So this one got all twisty. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually kind of twist it like this. There you go. Just because I felt like the way it fell down was weird. Now that I kind of twisted it, I'm gonna go ahead and hold it in my hand just for a little bit. All right, guys, now I'm gonna hold this for like 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna let it go. So that is what it looks like so far. And this will just kind of help me go throughout the hair quicker if I work in bigger pieces, because I got places to be, like the downstairs living room. I need to watch something new on Netflix, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and do the same thing. Thicker at the top, and then when you get to here, a little bit more thinner. And always face down. Now, since this is a bit thicker, I'm gonna count to like 15 seconds versus 10 seconds. All right, and now I'm gonna let go. Hold it right here, And like I said, this does get pretty hot, so now I kind of wish I did have a heating glove. All right, and then I'm gonna let it go. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the hair. I'm gonna work in way bigger pieces now. So I'm gonna grab this piece right here. I'm gonna start it all the way at the top here, thicker, and then once I get to here, I'll twist it. Now I'm going to count to about 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, just because this one was a little bit thicker than the one that I just previously did. Okay. I'm just gonna hold that for like a couple seconds. And now I really don't have that much left. This is like pretty much all I have left on this side, and then I'm done. So you guys see, it's very, very quick. I do my hair super, super quick. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much just have that much hair left. I'm just going to divide this into two parts, two equal parts, like that. And then that's pretty much it. I just am going to do this part and then that one. And I'm like honestly done. I do my hair super, super quick. All right, same thing. We're gonna go thick up here. And when we get to there, I'm gonna wrap it around. And you guys see it's like basically all touching each other on the wand. Now I'm going to hold this in my hair for about 20 seconds since this is a pretty thick piece. And just hold this for about 20 seconds. This piece is pretty hot just because it is so thick, but it's not like burning my hand, but all right, you can let it go. And that is what it should look like. So see, it's just like a really thick curly piece. Let's throw that to the back, and this is my last piece, and I'm pretty much done with that section of my hair, and that is it. Then I'll go ahead and just do this part of my hair. Same thing, thick at the top, and then gonna hold that in my hand for a little bit, let go. Okay, you guys, so that is what it looks like. So it just gives you really beautiful loose curls. My hair is already kind of straight, so it is gonna weigh it down a little bit. So that is what it looks like. I'm not gonna comb through it or run my hands through it. I'm just going to leave it like that. What I do before is I basically just comb my hair out just to make sure to get all the knots out and everything. And I do go in with leave-in conditioner when my hair is wet. So my hair usually does stay pretty soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side of my hair, but I'm gonna go quickly through it because you guys already saw how I did it. So going to pick up my wand, and I'm gonna start out with this piece right here. When I do the top of my hair, I do start out with smaller pieces just because I want that to look perfect. Face it down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of wrap it around, and notice how I'm bringing it, like I'm wrapping it around. And this is like kind of short, so we'll just leave it like that. We'll have it face down. Always be watchful of what you're doing. So notice how this piece is a little bit thicker, and then here these are a little bit thinner. I just like the way it looks when I do that. I'm gonna let go of it. There you go. And I don't know why, but for some reason when my hair is a little bit dirtier or greasier, it just helps the curl kind of stay in place. So let's just hold that for like about a couple seconds, and that's it. So you guys saw it. At first it's a tight curl, but as you leave it, it does end up loosening on its own. So don't bother combing through it or anything. Like I know sometimes you'll curl your hair and you're like, wow, that's a really tight curl and I don't really like that. Just leave it. Your hair will naturally just kind of weigh down, especially if you do have very long hair like me. It'll just naturally weigh down. So there's no need to go and comb through it. Once again, we're gonna have it face down. We're gonna wrap it around thick the first 2 times, and then when you go around the other times, you're gonna go with it a little bit thicker. You're gonna go with it thinner, I mean. And this is what it should look like. So it should be thick, these 2 up here, and then the last 3 that are wrapping around should be a little bit thinner. Alright guys, with this hand, I'm gonna let go, and then with the wand, I'm gonna go upwards. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Let go. And I'm gonna hold it for a couple seconds. Face it down. Make it wrap around thick the first 2 times, and then the rest can be a little bit thinner. And then remember, let go with this hand, and then the curling iron go up. So we're gonna go up that way, hold it in place. All right, just leave it like that, and that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and curl these last 2 pieces. since they are a little bit thicker, I am gonna hold it in place for about 20 seconds. Okay, you guys, so that is pretty much it. So this side of my hair is now done. If you want, you can kind of go like this, kind of twist it. Just kind of keep the curls in place. That's kind of like what I do throughout the day. I just kind of twist my hair. And I just do that the whole day. When I'm bored, I'll just kind of twist it and just kind of keep the curls in place. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of dry shampoo. The dry shampoo is just gonna make my hair look a little bit fuller, and it is a little bit greasy here at the top, so that's what I will do. I kind of like to do this versus hairspray just because it doesn't make my hair like all hard, and I prefer dry shampoo to hairspray just because I feel like it doesn't make my hair all crunchy. So I prefer dry shampoo. So I'm gonna go in, this one is from the company r+co. They just have really good hair products, and this is their dry shampoo. So it's like a spray. You could also go in, if you have like a powder, a face powder that you're not using, you could use face powder and just put that into the hair. So, or baby powder, anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray it. And this actually smells so good, and I like it because it doesn't leave a bad residue. So then right here, I'm just going to kind of make that go into the hair, just really work that in. And I like to go like this because I feel like it gives me a little bit of volume. All right, you guys, now I'm good. Right, I'm just gonna work that really into the hair. And then I felt like I could use a little bit right here. And let's just really work that into the hair so you guys can see it does give you a lot more volume. If you feel like, okay, that's messy, just go in with your comb and comb it out. Just comb out the top. Remember not to curl, comb out the curl. All right, you guys, so as you can see, it did give me a lot more volume, and it made my hair look like I washed it again. So let's go ahead and do the same thing here. And I'm just gonna really work that into the hair. Towards the end of my hair is super dry, so I'm gonna go in with a John Frieda Day 2 Revival Smoothing Dry Oil. This is for like dry hair styling. I pretty much use this all the time. I use this if my hair is straight. They actually did send this over to me, and I ended up liking it a lot. I've been using it a lot because my hair at the bottom is very dry. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of this. I put a couple pumps in my hair and my hand, and it's the John Frieda Day 2 Revival Smoothing Dry Oil. So I'm going to mix that into my hands. It smells really good. So I like this because this kind of gives you a little bit of shine. So you could put it up here in your hair if you want, but I typically like to just put it at the bottom of my hair, and I just kind of work it through my hair really softly. And like, look how my hands are. Like, I know it looks weird, but like I'm almost like barely touching it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna work it through there. If there's any flyaways, then I'll just go over it with it. So yeah, so this is good too if you have any flyaways. So I'm just kind of working that at the very bottom of my hair, because that is just honestly where my hair really needs it. And your hair is still gonna be really curly even if you put this dry oil in. Just don't go in with that much. Totally optional if you want to put it in, but my ends are just so dry. And okay, you guys, so that is pretty much it. This is how I do my hair every day. I like to do this to my hair usually when my hair is 1 day old, because my hair does dry down like kind of already straight. So I kind of wear my hair straight one day, and then the next day I'll wear it curly, and I'll just do this. So it's really easy, really quick. Let me know if you guys want to see more hair tutorials. I have a lot of hair tools, and would love to show you guys how I kind of do my hair every day. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.